Hey folks, Kellen here doing some more C programming. The challenge tonight is to write a method or a function, an algorithm, however you want to say it. Write something that gets the smallest and the maximal value out of a list. So I'm just going to start programming. I'm gonna create a function, void min-max, takes in an array of ints, a length, a pointer to, let's see, in pointer max, in pointer min. These are going to be the output parameters. Okay. All right, this is a pretty simple function, right? So for int I equals 0, I less than L, I plus plus. We'll just start off by saying that the max is the first item of the array, and so is the min. All right, we loop through here. We go if a at I greater than max, I don't think I need braces here. There's just going to be one statement, right? Max equals a dot I if a dot I is less than the value at min, then min equals a dot I, a bracket I. All right, and then that should be all. Let's see if this thing compiles, right? Min max dot c. That's always the trick. All right, gcc dash o min max dot exe. Okay. Compiles, but we don't have any test data to work with, so I'm going to do that next. Just declare an int a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then int max, int min max a 5 ampersand max, the address of max and the address of min, printf %d, let's see, max equals, and then max printf min equals %d slash backslash n min. Let's see if it works. Nope. Missing terminating quote character. Yes, that is true. right, compiles, runs, reports the correct values. Let's just do another test here. Let's say we have like 90, 26, 18, 4, and 22. Let's add another 67. Actually, 7's, yeah, 7's fine, right? And then we've got to change this to accept a 6, because that's how many elements are in the array now. All right, recompile, rerun. Reports that the maximum is 90 and the min is 4. That is correct. So this function works, right? It just sequentially goes through the array, determining what the maximum and minimum are. But I've been reading my Foundations of Algorithms book here, and it says, write an algorithm that finds both the smallest and largest numbers in a list of n numbers. Try to find a method that does at most 1.5 n comparisons of array items. So the way this algorithm is written now, it's doing 2n comparisons, right? Here's a comparison, and it does that for every element of the array. And then here's another comparison, and it does that for every element of the array. So we're doing 2n comparisons. But apparently, this text is asking us to find the min and max doing at most 1.5 n comparisons. And I'm not going to lie, I racked my brain about this. This is a problem that has been on my mind for a few days now. And I can't come up with anything clever that would minimize the amount of comparisons we're doing to determine the minimum and maximum values. So tonight I bit the bullet. We're gonna message our AI friend Copilot here. How do you find the maximum and minimum elements of an array doing at most 1.5 n comparisons where n is the number of elements in the list? You can use the pairwise comparison method. Here's how it works. Divide the array into pairs. Okay. All right, so let's try to implement this idea, right? So pairwise comparison method. So a sub I L minus 1 a sub I plus 1. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Does that work? Does that work? Take all the larger elements from each pair and find the maximum among them. Take all the smaller elements from each pair and find the minimum among them. See, I don't think this algorithm is correct now. If I run this guy, it's going to fail, right? So let's fail logically, I mean. Right, it reports the max is 22 and the min is 7. Can you show me a code example for this algorithm? Because I don't know how to write this code here. Okay, I'm just going to admit defeat here. I'm too dumb to understand this pairwise comparison method and how it works in actual code. So whatever, I'll just have to admit that, my first version of the code at least produced a correct answer, and this second version doesn't. Okay, time to admit defeat. Thanks for watching and goodbye.